Hey, what's going on, you guys? Ghost here, and today I'm going to go over what, in my opinion, are the most annoying death streaks here in Call of Duty. So, death streaks are a thing of the past here with COD. They've only been in 2 CODs so far, Modern Warfare 2 and MW3, and that's pretty much it. They haven't returned at all. Some death streaks, such as Martyrdom or Final Stand, have returned as perks like in Black Ops and World at War, but they haven't returned as a death streak where you consistently die and then you earn that certain death streak. I'm so glad nowadays Call of Duty does not have death streaks, because there's something that I say just should not be in Call of Duty to begin with. I don't think that the players should be rewarded if they keep on dying constantly. But then again, yeah, we have those bad games where we die like 4 times in a row or 5 times in a row and we just can't do, nothing. But still, I don't think you should get rewarded with a death streak and essentially become a Power Ranger for a few seconds. There's a select few of death streaks that aren't even that bad at all. For example, I think of Copycat from Modern Warfare 2, or maybe Revenge from Modern Warfare 3, but mostly Copycat, because all that does is let the enemy steal your class setup if they die 4 times in a row, which I can care less. I'd rather have them do that instead of drop a live grenade after they die, which is Martyrdom. I don't run into this that often in these Call of Duty games. I run into the other death streaks than Martyrdom, but when I do run into it, sometimes I just can't get away from it, because I swear it has the blast radius of a tactical nuke, and you don't expect that. Once you see that grenade indicator, you have to pretty much run away as fast as you can, or else you're pretty much dead. The next 3 death streaks here, I can't decide which one I hate the most dying to, because they're all equally just as annoying. And you're seeing here, this is gonna be Final Stand. Final Stand, or Second Chance, the Last Stand, or however you want to say or refer to it as, this is one of the most annoying things to die from in any Call of Duty game, because you shoot the guy so many times, you put the correct amount of bullets to kill him, yet he goes into this last stand and he has a chance to kill you, and when he does, it's the worst possible feeling ever. Do you guys remember the ex-community manager of Infinity Ward back in MW3, Robert Bowling, and his infamous quote?
"No last stand. Fuck you, last stand."
Robert Bowling finessed us right there. He said there's going to be no last stand in MW3. However, there's Final Stand, which is the same thing. There's even something worse than Final Stand, guys, and can you guess what it is? Oh no! Dead man's hand. Man's best friend right there. Yup, dead man's hand. This is essentially the same thing as Final Stand, but when the enemy goes down, they take out C4, and when you finish them on the ground, they immediately explode. So if you're close to them in the blast radius, you will pretty much be toast immediately. You have no chance to get away from them at all. Back in MW3's prime, before they nerfed this, it was literally overpowered, and it had an insane blast radius. And I'm going to show you guys a clip here from Drifter.
I'm gonna shoot you in your dick.
Don't you dare!
Final Stand!
Dead man's hand!
Dead man's hand kills out to 9 meters, and to put this in perspective, that's twice as far as the C4 and 3 times as far as the Simtex or frag grenades. 9 meters is freaking huge. Just look how far away this guy was, and he still got blown up by dead man's hand.
As you can see, that was the pre-patch blast radius. Thank God now it can't kill you from that range, because that would have been insane if it kept it like that. Essentially, it had 3 times the range of a frag grenade. Just let that sink into you. I'm glad they nerfed it back in the day. I'm glad it's not the same anymore, but yeah, that's something that I hate going up against, because it's something you're not going to expect them to have, C4, and them to blow you up when you're on that streak. The next and last death streak I'm going to mention here is going to be Painkiller from Modern Warfare 2. It's only been in this Call of Duty game here, and if MW2 gets remastered and it has multiplayer, this is going to be so fun to go up against and die to all the time, because all Painkiller does is give you, essentially, it feels like it's double health, but it gives you increased health for 10 seconds if you die 3 times in a row without getting a kill. So you can pretty much put 4 to 6 or even sometimes more bullets, it feels like, into an enemy and they won't die with Painkiller. It's ridiculous. It's something that makes me rage a ton here in MW2. If I'm on a nuke kill streak, I'm getting very close and somebody comes around the corner with Painkiller and they joke me, that's the worst feeling ever. But as you see by these kill cams, these guys are eating bullets, num 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 num. It's like, wow, you should be dead. I put the correct number of shots to kill you, yet you're still alive. and you can melt me in like in 2 shots. It's ridiculous. It's so annoying. And I just don't want to deal with this in MW2 Remastered if it does have multiplayer. So guys, that's the entire video. I figured this would be a pretty fun one to do because considering I've been playing the older Call of Duty games and I've been uploading them and I have been running into these death streaks, and I just figured that let's just go over what I think are the most annoying ones here in Call of Duty. So thanks for watching. Let me know down below in the comment section what is your most hated death streak, what's the worst one to die to, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out.